Hello and welcome back to Ask Mindful M. This is episode 8. So if you are just joining, feel free to run it back and then catch up. We'll be going into our next question next week. This right here is a mindful moment. Welcome. So the topic for this mindful moment is going to be spoken words of words unspoken. And so this episode is a preview of sorts of my upcoming summer series that will highlight spoken word. And so if you're unfamiliar, spoken word is an oral performance art that frequently explores deeply personal narratives like social justice, identity, politics, and current events. Or it also could be just anything you may want to express to a loved one that you may not be able to get past, right? Get quite out in these conversations, but writing them about them in a way that feels very personal to you, but can be a little fun, right? So this is what you maybe call a verbal journaling process, if you will. And voice journaling is a great way to process and cope with life's happenings. So please feel free to submit poems or letters to self or loved ones to exercise voicing the unspoken feelings or thoughts that you may have. So I am Mary O, associate licensed marriage family therapist. And welcome to my mindful moment. So this preview is just again, just an example of what that spoken word catharsis process, right, can look like, and just being able to lean into it, right? You may never want to share what you write about what you're feeling or voice journal about it, but it's definitely always great to get it out because it's a great way to just breathe a little bit, right, and let it out versus in. So here we go. Dear biggest brother, I miss the days I don't recall us having together. I was on the cusp of becoming preteen when I saw you fly away from home, shirtless and in such an uproar. You were chaotic, energy always kinetic. You left home and never really came back. I miss the days we can never get back. The times ahead can never replicate that. I love you nonetheless, and I've always missed you from the days that we have left. Dear biggest sister, as you rest in peace, you came back to me, but then God needed you way more sooner than I could ever imagine. Dang, double heartbreak. Only through God am I managing that. Forever I will miss you. You're always with me. That I know. Dear middle sister, always going by the beat of your own drum and ahead of the pack. A Miss Know-It-All, which while I really never stopped to consider where I got that from. You're the one I watched the most from around the corner's bend. I admired your bravery while I stockpiled fear. Letters, deployments, travels here and there is how I got to know you after your departure to the air. In your return, I am wistful of the brave acts I am missing out on day to day. I finally let all of that fear go, and I embrace now being utmost carefree. Thank you. Dear big bro, no matter what, I knew you were around. Third in May, or mainly in my snacks. I saw you every day of adolescence and on. And it makes a lot of sense now that once you departed to pursue big dreams, I took my flight soon after. All of our fights and our bickers back and forth, always in constant love, and I apologize. I take you for granted because you are always there. You always show up for me, and I pray that I'm always able to be there for you as well. So thank you for tapping in to this summer series preview feel free to comment. Also, feel free to submit ahead of the summer. Again, I'm Mary O, Associate Licensed Marriage Family Therapist. And it can be hard to start to know how to voice journal, or how to really tap into your inner voice and emotions. In that case, feel free to seek professional help because it is sometimes hard to get started. So please, thank you for listening, and till next week.